Welcome in. Welcome in to what's going to be a great stream. Welcome in, trucking. I've been waiting all day. Yeah, I bet you have. You a Bama fan? 17. We should probably change the number. 17. Change to like 26 for the year. The hell? Listen, we're about to have an introductory press conference because I've got a head coaching job. So we're about to dive into the full immersion of this trucking. And it's going to be a wild ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. So 2 years at Hawaii, we went 20-6 as an offensive coordinator. 2 bowl game appearances, 2 wins in the Arizona Bowl, Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl, presented by Gin and Juice. How about that? So, it was a hell of a ride. High school coach before that. Several time state champion. And then we got the call to go be a offensive coordinator at a G5 school at Hawaii. Where, look, the weather was pretty nice. The family loved it, right? We loved the beach. We loved Honolulu. We loved our time that we spent there. But it was time for a change for us. The head coach, Timmy Chang, he left after back-to-back Arizona Bowl wins. He's now the head coach at Washington. Hawaii did not make even an interview with us. No hard feelings, though. None. None at all. So, we do have some breaking news, though, in our sports world, where an SEC school is looking for a head coach, and they have made their decision. So I'm going to pull up the article. By ESPN's Marty Smith. Yep, new emotes, that'll give it away where we're going, but here's the official breaking news from Marty Smith. South Carolina has just made the boldest hire of the SEC offseason. 3 years ago, Justin Gibbs was coaching high school football. Today, the 38-year-old offensive architect has agreed to a 3-year, $4 million per year deal to become the head coach of the Gamecocks following Shane Beamer's move to the NFL. It's a mediocre rise and a calculated risk. Gibbs built a 76-10 high school record before taking over the offense at Hawaii. This past season, Hawaii finished 5th nationally in total offense, 43 points per game, and 11th in passing offense. His spread and tempo attack turned heads across the country, highlighted by a road win over, at one time, top 25 ranked Arizona State. More importantly, he developed 2 all-freshman Mountain West quarterbacks in back-to-back seasons. Micah Haledro the previous year, and Michael Barnhart this past season. The quarterback pipeline is what ultimately sold South Carolina's leadership. The Gamecocks didn't hire experience, they hired trajectory. Gibbs has never been a college head coach. He's never recruited as the face of an SEC program. But what he brings is an offensive identity, player development, credibility, and urgency. At 38, he represents the modern SEC coach, aggressive, adaptable, and quarterback-driven. It's risky, it's bold, and it might be exactly what South Carolina needed. It is a 3-year deal worth $4 million per year to be the head man for the South Carolina Gamecocks. So that's where we're going. We're going to Columbia. Sandstorm on Saturday nights is going to be pretty wild. So let's head out to the press conference and we'll get this thing rolling. Good evening. Welcome in. First and foremost, I want to thank our university president and our athletic director for believing in me, trusting me with the responsibility of leading this football program. This is not just a job, this is a stewardship, and I understand the weight of it, and I do not take this lightly. I want to thank my family, especially Kelsey and our children, the sacrifice more than anyone ever sees. The long nights, the early mornings, the pressure that comes with this profession. They are my foundation, and I would not be standing here without their love and support. And above all, I give thanks to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for this opportunity. Every open door, every closed door, every lesson along the way has prepared me for this moment. And I'm grateful and I am ready. I also understand something. There are people who are questioning this hire. That's it's part of the business. Expectations are high, standards matter, and when a new leader steps in, scrutiny comes with the territory, and I welcome it. Because the only way to answer questions is through preparation, discipline, and results. We won't respond with headlines. We won't respond with talk. We're going to respond with how we build, how we practice, and how we compete. Now, let me be clear about what this program will represent. We're going to build men, not just athletes, not just highlight clips, not just statistics. We're going to develop young men who are disciplined, accountable, tough, and prepare for this lifelong after football ends. If a player leaves this program without growth in character, leadership, and integrity, then we have failed him. On the field, we're going to be relentless. We're going to be physical. We're going to be detailed, and we're going to be prepared. We will play fast, we're going to play smart, and we will finish. Our other programs are going to hate playing us. Not because we talk, not because we're flashy, but because we're disciplined. Because we are conditioned, because we will not break, because we will outwork, we're going to outlast, and we will out execute. We will respect every opponent, but we will fear none. There's not going to be any shortcuts. There will be standards, and there will be accountability from the locker room to the coaching staff to myself. If we expect excellence from our players, it starts with the excellence from the head coach. To our fans, you deserve a program that represents you the right way. Tough, proud, competitive, and united. We will earn your support through how we prepare and how we compete. This is not about overnight success. This is about building something that lasts. It's a culture, it's a standard, it's a brotherhood. Now the foundation is being laid today. Now the work begins. All right, I will open up the floor to any questions that anyone may have.
Perfect. When you open the floor, just pause for a beat. Then I'd begin with something like, Coach, what makes you confident you're ready for this level of responsibility? From there, you'll be set.
As far as the confidence, that's a fair question. Readiness isn't about titles, it's about preparation. I've spent years studying this game, learning from strong leaders, making mistakes, adjusting, growing. And I've been in rooms where hard decisions had to be made. And I've seen what strong culture looks like and what weak culture looks like. I'm confident because I'm prepared. I'm confident because I know how I want this program to operate. And I'm confident because I've surrounded myself with the staff members who challenge me, and they're going to elevate this team as well. Look, leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about setting a standard and holding yourself to it every single day. And I'm ready for that responsibility.
That's exactly the tone you want. Keep it composed and steady like that for each answer. If you maintain that confidence, you'll leave no doubt that you're the right hire.
All right. Do we have any other questions?
Absolutely. Here's another. Coach, what kind of identity will this team have in year one? Let's hear your response.
Look, we're going to be disciplined. We're going to be physical. We're going to be consistent. Our offense, we play with purpose, and we're not reckless. We're not flashy for the sake of attention, but we're detailed and efficient. Defensively, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to be relentless. We want opponents walking off the field knowing that they were literally in a four-quarter fight. But more than scheme, our identity will be toughness, mental toughness, situational toughness, the ability to respond when things don't go our way. And that starts right now.
That's spot on. You kept it clear, purposeful, and strong. You'll project the right leadership presence when you deliver it like that. Keep that confidence rolling.
Do we have any other questions?
Yes, one more key one. How long should fans expect this rebuild to take? Let's hear how you handle that.
Look, we're not approaching this as a rebuild. We're approaching this as it's a reset in standards. And standards change immediately. Culture changes immediately. Expectations change immediately. Now, sustained success, it does take time. And we're building something that's going to last, not something that spikes and it disappears. But I expect this team, and we're going to compete from day one. Progress will be visible, growth will be visible, and we're not going to hide behind any timelines.
That's a strong answer. You balanced urgency and realism perfectly. If you hold that tone, you'll sound like you're in full command. Nicely done.
Any other questions from anybody else?
Yes, one last one. Coach, why should recruits trust you over more established programs? When you're ready, give me that confident response.
Look, we're going to invest in men. That's where it all starts. Look, there's life after football. At some point, you have to walk away from the game as far as playing. So we've got to invest in them as men first. We're going to develop them on the field, also in the classroom, leadership. We're going to prepare them for the next level, whether that's professional football or professional life. Recruits, they should come here if they want to be held accountable. If they want to grow, if they want to be coached hard and supported fully, this is the place, and that's what we're going to sell here at South Carolina. It's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be transformational.
That's exactly the kind of response that will resonate. No fluff, just clear commitment to their future. With that approach, you'll leave no doubt in their minds. Nicely done.
All right. Any other questions? Will you be like Lane Kiffin with LSU and take all your players from Hawaii? Look, this is a situation where we want the best players at each position. If we're going to evaluate every position that we have. And look, I've met with the team. They know that. They know that everyone's job to begin with, is not safe. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. It's just the truth. My job is to put the best players on the field. And so, at right now, I can't answer the question if we're going to have any players from Hawaii. But look, we'll take anybody that wants to come and be a winner. We're open to that. Any other questions from anybody else? All right. I appreciate it, and you guys all have a wonderful day. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. welcome back in. So, press conference went well, I feel like. How do you guys feel like it went? I feel like I sold what we're trying to build. Welcome to my office. It's a pretty sweet office. You even got a picture right here. Look at that. There's a picture of me and Kelsey right there. It's pretty awesome. So let's look at the what we have. We're going to go position by position. Sold it like sheep to a goat farmer. Nice. So one guy we're going to have to try to bring back, possibility of going to the NFL draft, is Lenore Sellers. One of the reasons I took this job was Lenore Sellers. He is a junior. We'll look at his draft potential here shortly. But Ethan Vasco will be gone. And then we have Felipe Grimes, a redshirt freshman, dual threat, 6'3", 198, from Carrollton, Georgia. Pretty decent arm as far as power, but as far as accuracy, no. He's 86 speed, pretty mobile for us. Sean Irving, a 6'3", 185, true freshman. Better on the accuracy. And then Walter Taylor, he'll be graduating. And then we have Vi Cave from San Bernardino, California, a true freshman dual threat quarterback with only 78 speed. So really it comes down to Lenore Sellers. That's who we're going to try to we're going to have a conversation with and try to get him to come back for his senior year. Running back, we're going to be losing Gustave. He'll be gone. But then we have one junior and 4 freshmen. 3 of the 4 freshmen I'm somewhat excited about, especially Marco Cormier. But Jawarren Howell, a 6'1", 226 from Mooresville, North Carolina. He is an elusive bruiser. And then you see the James Capps, Deontay Keaton, Cormier, and then Tavares Quinton, the other backs. No fullbacks. Wide receivers, we're going to be losing Nick Harbor, the 6'5" freak, 236, and has a 99 speed. Jaden Sellers, would try to bring him back. He's looking to possibly transfer. And then we'll have Donovan Murph, Malik Clark, Mazo Bennett. Some of these guys looking to possibly transfer. Lex Cyrus, Jordan Gidron. So some potential there for wide receiver. Tight end, Michael Smith. Hopefully he's coming back. 6'6", 251. Physical route runner for us. We'll be losing Maurice Brown II. He'll be going on to the next level. Kylan Fox, a 6'4", 239. He's a junior. I don't think we can change his jersey number. Let's see if we can. Not a fan of, yeah, he is going to wear number 1. And then left tackle, Josiah Thompson's coming back. We'll be starting a new left guard with Shedrick Surratt. Let me turn that down just a little bit. Get some music going in the background. So guard will be a position for us to possibly look at in the transfer portal, as far as and as well as our recruiting class. Center, we're going to be losing 2, so we will be looking for a new center, as Brubaker and Stanley are both going on. They're graduating. Marquis Anderson, I think he's coming back. Good quality right guard. And then 2 freshmen guards, and DeAndre Thorne and Tobias Truman. Right tackle, Beyblade and Jatavius Shivers. I believe Beyblade is a former Alabama player, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if we can see if it shows us. No, it doesn't. I feel like maybe have been another dynasty went after him. Losing Amuzlo, but then we got everybody else freshman and sophomore after that. Some decent players. Dylan Stewart, would love to have him back. He's just a junior, but he is a projected second-round pick. He is going to the NFL for sure. So, edge will be another position, as well as defensive tackle. Sam linebacker will have to go into the portal, and same for middle linebacker as well. Our other outside linebacker position, we're going to be okay. And then corners, I feel like we'll be starting some young guys. And then free safety, we'll have some guys coming back. And then strong safety as well. They started a freshman this past year. So kickers, we're gonna be making some changes. We're gonna be cutting some guys, special teamers. So, like I said, it all starts with Lenore Sellers. We're going to have a conversation with him and look to get him to come back for his senior year to a team that went 9-4 last year under Shane Beamer. 5-3, finished 9th in the SEC at 5-3. It is a tough conference. So, we're going to dive over to players leaving. So, we only get a chance to talk to 2 guys that are wanting to leave, and the first one we're going to talk to is a projected 5th round pick. That's Lenore Sellers. Our chances of getting him are extremely high, so we'll talk to him, and he has decided to come back for his senior year. So Lenore Sellers back for his senior year for South Carolina. So we only have one more persuasion. And I've been thinking about who can we possibly try to bring back? Because I mean, we have some medium chances here, but low overall. I feel like I would like to take a chance on possibly Jaden Sellers. We have a B championship contender, and he wants B+. We're going to go and try to sell it to Jaden Sellers. Look, his brother is coming back. And Jaden Sellers says, no, I'm going to the portal. Okay. So, those 2 guys, we tried. We got one of them. All right, so we're going to advance. John O'Keefe, 6'3", wide receiver from Columbia, in our own backyard. Let's look at the draft results. Dylan Stewart, 2nd round. Nick Harbor going 5th round. And Brandon Sis, corner, went 7th round. So 3 draft picks. All right, let's take a look at our recruiting board for the first time. Take off the guys that are committed elsewhere. Let's see who we got. So right now, 23rd ranked recruiting class. 14 3-stars, 1 2-star. So we got a right tackle from Virginia. 38th ranked right tackle. David Howden, running back out of South Carolina from Summerville. Dennis Keene. Okay. Let's look at the positions that we need. So we need a couple of running backs. He's locked us out. We've not even offered some of these guys. Take a few more of these guys off. All right, we're going to continue to go after John O'Keefe. We built a good relationship with him. We got a 5-star tier on him. Him being literally in our backyard, going to school at Columbia. So let's look at the transfer portal. We've got to have another quarterback. Let's take a look at the needs this way. So right now it's just going to be Sellers, Grimes, Cave, and we're going after Tavares. I think we're going to go quarterback. We're going to go and continue to recruit the freshmen, incoming freshmen. How many stars is South Carolina? Let's find out. They're a 2.5 star. We got what really is, we could find guys that want to play for a good conference, because that's going to help us the most. Not interested in any quarterbacks. Deuce Knight has us listed, but we're rolling with. We could go Deuce Knight and bench him for a year behind Lenore Sellers. But I'm to be honest with you, I'm good with just going and trying to bring in a high schooler in at that position. Running back, Kevin Riley from Alabama interested, from Northport, Alabama. Look at him too. Jermaine Green. And look at also Colin Wilson. All right, wide receiver. Andrew Marsh from Michigan. Got us 7th. It's a little bit, we'd have to invest a lot. So Jaden Sellers has us back at number 1 on his list after he wanted to leave. We now have the championship contender he wants. So if we can bring back Jaden Sellers, Lenora Sellers' brother, would be a good good signing. Cole Weaver. Tayshawn Lyons. Cam McHale, a true sophomore. Let's go after him. All right, tackle. Offensive line is going to be a big need. see, Delaware. Uber Ajongo. It's a great name. All right, guard. Let's make this a little easier for us. We want to get after guys that are interested in us. Not swinging for the fence. All right, edge. Former Tulane Keenan Kuhn, a true freshman, a transfer, true freshman. All right, outside linebacker. Here's the issue: is we need a lot of linebackers and players on the back end as well. For DeMarcus Leach. So there's 35. We're gonna let's take it position by position. So guard, we're gonna continue to go after this guy out of high school. National rank. So it comes down to Riley or Pringle. And so what we can do is we only need, I think actually we need 2 running backs. Yeah. So I can get rid of a running back. Look, we're third on these 2 guys. Pringle may be our guy. Yeah. So we're going to go after Pringle heavily. I think. Yeah, so we got to actually keep. We'll go back to the portal and add one more. We'll go after a. Greg Spiller from Delaware. Do that. Okay, so that opens up 2 spots, so we can go after some more linebackers. California, Texas, we already got them. Go to this guy, he's in Georgia. All right. Let's see. Wide receiver, we're definitely going after Sellers hard. And Cam McHale. Tight end, we're good. Major Brown's coming in at 6'2", 248. Pure possession. Tight end, another guy named Cam Pringle. Right, there's tackle. Guard. Gray Rumor. Center, we're good. Edge. Got some guys we're going here. Only do 10 points on him being a 2-star. Maybe we can get away with. There's defensive tackle Carl Biggums coming in, 3-star. Like some of these guys we can get away with not having to offer as much. Jacoby Oliviet Jr. Jaden Bethea from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Corner's good, free safety. And then we're good there. All right, so we got some extra points we can dish out. We may actually hold on to them because we're going to need them. So John O'Keefe, who we were targeting, we'll take him off our board. It opens up another position we can go. How's the tight end coach looking? We need a big body with hands there. So we'll look at tight ends here. See what you're doing. Let's go get another linebacker. Really, at this point, we just need depth and guys. Gage Goldberg. If I'm not mistaken, Gage Goldberg. I think I know who his dad is, if I'm not mistaken. We'll do some research. We also have this guy to look at. I believe, let's look that up. Gage. Yeah, so Gage Goldberg is Bill Goldberg's son. So I thought that was. All right, so there we go. So we are spread thin on points and positions of need. The big thing is we got Lenore Sellers back. So quarterback, we're going to be set. Thought he played in Georgia. No, I think he committed to begin with at Colorado. I think that's what they said. Let me look that up one more time. Pretty sure of that. looks a little bit like his dad. Yeah, he's been. Yeah, he committed to Colorado. So he is actually the second member of the family to play for Colorado. His cousin David Goldberg lettered at Colorado from 2009 to 2011. Now Bill was at Georgia. He is the son of former WWE heavyweight champion and WWE Hall of Famer Bill Goldberg. So we can get Goldberg's son. We have Bill on the sideline every game. All right, so we're going to advance to week 2 of the off-season with recruiting in the transfer portal. See how we're looking. I see a lot of first, second place. No, don't be. I'm telling you, you're going to get a win tonight. All right, let's take a look at how we are doing. So Pringle has us number 1. We sent the house, and it worked. Gerard Pringle Jr. would love, that would be a huge piece to go with Lenore Sellers in that backfield. Sellers, nobody else is going after him, so we're going to back off our points with him. There's no need for that. Now, with Pringle Jr., we're going to have to continue with Max. We'll offer, we'll do schedule a visit with him as well. What is he, playing time? Oh, yeah. So we'll bring him in. We'll back off this. We'll go like 25 on that. Pro potential. See what his championship did, but we're going to go pro potential. Who else is ready for a visit? All right, so we bring him in. Conference prestige. See, it's a perk of being in the SEC. Goldberg's son. Anybody else? Nope, that's it. So we'll add on these 5 little points. Here and there. Do 10. Right. 35, 35. These guys, I don't have to offer that many. I can just hold on to the points and use them for visits. Okay. $35, just in case. All right, let's advance another week. Maybe we can get some guys to come in on a visit. 3 of them. Nope, no one yet. Yeah, we're looking. So we're still leading. We know his 3, so we can hard sell on him now. There it is. It must be a star. Pair that with that. Boom. Jaden looking like he may be coming back to South Carolina with his brother. We'll clear that out. We'll hard sell him. There it is. Sunday player. All right, we can get Cam Michael in for a visit. Brand exposure is his highest, but we can do playing time. Cam Pringle. Conference Prestige. How are we looking? Let's go and try to get him in. It's his pro potential. Yeah. Conference Prestige. So maybe we can get Greg Spiller in as well. Coming from Ottawa, Uber Ajongo. Okay. We're looking decent, like, so far. All right, there you go. We got a commitment. Gerard Pringle Jr., former Miami Hurricane, coming to play at South Carolina. Jaden Sellers is coming back to us. Another big commitment. 4-star wide receiver was with the team last year. So those two, that's a great pickup for us. The dogs are being summoned. Sitting well for Cam Michael. Cam Pringle, we're sitting well. Kelvin McBride's going to be a little bit of a fight to the end, it looks like. Spiller, we're having to fight from behind. I don't... We can go hard sell. Sitting well for him. Conference Prestige. Sell that. Pro potential. All right. Final week. Cam McKell from Statesboro, Georgia, coming to South Carolina. Who else we got? Cam Pringle, right tackle from Dorchester, South Carolina. From Pelham, Alabama, Parker Chasen. Duke Tavares, a 3-star from Rock Hill, South Carolina. He is coming out of high school. Raymond Shazetsky from Clintwood, Virginia, linebacker, 3-star. Jaden Bethea, another linebacker from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Yajorm Akapu from Warrenton, Virginia, another outside linebacker. From Ottawa, we land Uber Ajongo, the left tackle. It's a big body. Gray Rumor, the right guard from Wales, Wisconsin, coming in. Joshua Simmons, the right edge from Fort Washington, Maryland. Jordan Robinson, the outside linebacker from Charleston, South Carolina. Jacoby Elephants Jr. from Haiti, Missouri, 3-star linebacker. DeMarcus Leach, a free safety from Abbeville, South Carolina, commits. Another one from Durham, North Carolina, 2-star edge, Tyon Robinson. That's a lot of guys. And we did not get Gage Goldberg. Dang, I was hoping we'd get Gage. Look, we just want to get better day by day. That's all we want to do. Better day by day. So National Signing Day. Pop-Tart Bowl would be fun, though. See where we finished. 38th. I don't know how we dropped. We signed 2 4-stars. 25 3-stars. A lot of them were transfer portal 3-stars. Getting Jaden Sellers back is a huge win for this offense, I feel like. All right, let's look at position changes. Get rid of let's do the athletes first. David Howden. Bring him in as a running back. He's from out of high school. Tavares will be a quarterback. Maybe actually be a 5'11", 184. Definitely a running back. Major Brown, 6'2", 248. Not big enough to be a defensive tackle. Put him at edge. It's actually 6'3", 302. Brother, you're going to be a defensive tackle. All right, running back. So, Pringle Jr. Jamarian Howell. Okay. I like our wide receivers. McHale's going to be special. Tight end. Left tackle, we're looking good. Left guard, we're about to find a center. Can our right tackle move over to center? Yeah, he can. Okay, so line's looking decent. Edge players. We'll move Jaylen Brown over. Defense tackle, going to be a weak spot for us. Linebackers, we should have a lot that we can move over. Crispin. 76. We may. We'll keep him there. Corner. A little weak. Issue is going to be is really the back. Or the defensive side of the ball is going to be a little bit of an issue for us. All right, we'll advance. Up to 23 now. Big moment. Training results. Sellers now at 96 overall. Grimes, Felipe, a 78, and Cave up to a 72. Accuracy, look at those. Those looking good. Those all bumped up. Agility, a 97. Running backs, looking good. Tavares Quentin, good bump, up to 75. Wide receivers. Cam McHale. I told you guys he was going to be special, and he is. He'll be the #1 wide receiver. Donovan Murph. Sellers, we'll still play him a ton. So we've got a ton of receivers over 81. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 receivers. Tight ends looking good. Left tackles looking really good. We'll be good at guard. Okay. So edge. Let's look at the defensive side of the ball. Jaylen Brown up to an 82. Defensive tackle. We'll be a little bit weak on the inside. Linebacker. It's good for Keelan Morrison, +7. Middle linebackers up to 83. Look at this. Coming in as a transfer, a +12. Guy was at 70, now he's an 82. We got the linebacker position. Corners. Safety. Okay. Kicker will still be Max Kelly, and Mason Love will be our special teamers. All right. Looking decent. Going to stay the same. Encourage transfers. Don't have to get rid of anybody, but we are. We're going to get rid of we have too many special teamers. Kevin Jennings gone. Peyton Argent from Hoover, Alabama. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to ask that you leave the program. All right. We're going to get rid of wide receiver. All right, let's look to upgrade. Upgrade those right there. Okay. By the way, our offensive coordinator will be Edmund Lowe, the architect. And then Jamie McClellan will be our defensive coordinator this year. Both have more assistants at other schools. All right. We'll sim ahead again. Should be time for preseason. And it is. Take a look at the Heisman watch. Will Sellers make the list? He does. We had 2 Mountain West Conference all freshman quarterbacks. Imagine what we can do with a experienced quarterback. So we see Nico leading the way. And then preseason All-Americans. SEC. DJ Lagway at Alabama. So, All right, I'm going to take a quick stretch, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry. Got a little snack. Jupiter. You can go see Jupiter outside right now. Download an app, it'll tell you which one it is, but it's super bright. All right, DJ Lagway. Look at him. They've also got Michael Van Buren. Love that. Love that they have 2 quarterbacks. Kevin Riley went to Georgia. All right. Let's, we are not ranked, which is totally okay. Let's get into our recruiting board. Hopefully we don't need many players. Decent amount. Let's look at it this way. 23. Quarterback's going to be a main target for us. We technically need 3 quarterbacks, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. I bet you did. Let's go back to any state. LaMarcus Dingle. All right, Spencer Paris from Dillon, South Carolina. Look, I want guys that are fans of South Carolina. They want to be here. I believe he could be one of them. Skylar O'Dwyer. What a name. Running back. Target him. Him. Receiver. All right. Let's go tackle. Center. Luckily, we don't need many of these guys. Linebackers, we need 7 guys total. That is crazy. Okay, from Hilton Head. All right, middle linebacker. We're almost done with this. Take a look at our schedule. Up next. Linebacker's gonna be tough. Free safety. So recruiting point, or our coaching points, we got to spend on the defensive side of the ball. It is tough. All right. Dwyer says no. Man, I only need one of you. 3 power. Yeah, he's going to be our guy, Spencer Paris. I know we need 3, but... Can we go now, Korean Dwyer? No. Dang. All right, so we're going to go on and offer Spencer Paris a scholarship. Maybe he decides to commit immediately. No. Maybe one of these guys right here. George Warrior, no. Derek Trout, no. Morris, no. Okay. I was thinking we get at least one insta commit. All right. Looking back at the quarterbacks. Any guys that aren't really worried about playing time? Conference prestige, left-hander. That's really a dual threat. You go see why my dog is barking uncontrollably. All right, everybody has been offered. We're done. We're going to be getting to a game here in a little bit. Let's look at our schedule. James Madison, App State, Miami. Okay. We're going to keep that game against James Madison on the road. No, we're not doing that. Look at this stretch. 14th ranked Arkansas, 19th ranked Auburn, Georgia, and then Texas, Tennessee, Florida, Clemson. That's tough, man. That is tough. All right. We're going to save that. We're going to have our first game at home. As I hear my dog going crazy still. All right, we'll do this right quick. Tech offered him a scholarship. It's going to be us and Virginia Tech. These guys go low. No tight end. All right, I'm going to step away for a second. Sorry about that. Let's get back into this. Edge, deep tackle, no. Linebackers. Possibly come back and get more points. Gotta make sure we have enough to go around. So we have 500. Good on that. Good on that. Good on that. All right. Good on that one. Actually, no, I take that back. Spending the wrong points on that. All right. About as good as it's going to get. A lot of first place. I like that. All right. First game of the year, James Madison for us. It'll be a 5 o'clock kickoff. I do want to look at the roster and jerseys numbers for the freshmen to make sure everybody's doing the right thing. Yeah, those are good. Mikhail wearing 82. I'm good with those. That's good. Jair Johnson going to be wearing 0.50 for him. All right. All right. I'm good with everybody and their numbers. Take a look at the depth chart. Sellers starting quarterback. Wide receiver is going to be the interesting one. We're going to move Sellers up due to the awareness. And his catching ability is really off the charts. You can play that slot. Left tackle. Guard. Deep tackle is going to be a weak spot. All right. Kick returner. I want Cam McHale back there. Howden there. Slot receiver will be Jaden Sellers. Okay. I think we're good. Five o'clock kickoff. Our first game as South Carolina head coach going against James Madison.
Under a Carolina sky, I stand. Under the palmettos, beneath the crescent moon. I am a structure forged from concrete and time. As strong as our pride, as enduring as our passion. Tradition originates from my core. History echoes through my walls. For 9 decades, I've given rise to legends. And today, I await the next one. I am not a desert, but a sandstorm builds within me. I am a sea of garnet and black, with a sound that doesn't just pierce the air, it penetrates your soul. I am the place where every odyssey starts with 2001, where your wake-up call is our battle cry. Trespassers beware. To enter is to sacrifice. It is Saturday in South Carolina. Welcome to Williams-Brice.
Welcome everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Nike and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me.
All right. It's game time here in Columbia, South Carolina. We're going to get the ball to start the first half. As you see the rain. Got to keep an eye on that.
And the Dukes will kick it away to start us off.
Oh, a little bit short. Is it? Will be brought back.
From inside the 15.
All right.
And he'll be
Got the
brought
15 all the way up to the
back
39, and we'll see our quarterback, number 16, the senior, redshirt senior, Lenore Sellers.
Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all,
We'll go
power, all those things are really, really good. But
run
you
with
also need
Pringle
guys that will
first.
hold people accountable. Guys
It
that
is
will lead.
pouring.
It's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best.
Pringle
players.
first run
Part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys
of the season for
galvanize
us.
their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again. These dudes make plays, and it just
Good job at the
sparks
line
the
right there.
sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Okay, Pringle. 2 runs, 32 yards.
Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of
And
downs.
all Garnett for our first Home game of the year. Cormier now in at running back.
Off the play fake on first down.
Sellers to his brother. We'll run tempo.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. The only important expectation
Cut back that other way.
inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge.
The third and 3.
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody
we can get a
they should
run.
have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college.
Great
football
cutback.
world.
He should have it. He'll be
And you hear it
sure.
all
We'll go
season,
for it.
You see it every year that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Pringle breaks a couple of tackles inside the 10 down to the 8.
47 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority
Good jet
number
sweep.
one. He said it makes the whole offense go.
McHale.
Like he is the bell
Cam
cow.
McHale.
He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
No.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming.
All right, we're gonna
Great
go
job getting penetration
quarterback
at the
run.
point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
Sellers, look at that. There it is.
Touchdown, South Carolina. They strike first, and that open drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback is
Sellers is a Heisman candidate, and we see it right there. 0 for 1 right here.
You saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Nobody touched him.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Kick up and
The
good.
extra point makes it
All right.
7-0. That touchdown drive.
Pringles is looking crispy. He did. He looks sharp out there.
And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
It's a sold-out crowd here at Williams-Brice, even with the rain.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at
All
the
right,
20.
J.C. Evans, quarterback out of Miami, Florida, 6'5", 230, junior, 79 overall.
Always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing.
Defense is going to be an interesting part for this team. Don't know what to expect.
They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around it.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over.
Get him.
They gotta
Get him.
play great defense.
Holding.
If they do that
Holding.
in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Blocking it back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this
Come
offense.
on, get loud.
Looking downfield. It's
Middle of the
Evans.
field, middle of the field.
Fires to the
Knock it down.
wideout.
Good job.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on
Good
first down.
job.
Second down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary.
Third down,
You
we'll bring
saw
the-
that speed.
we'll bring
That defender
pressure
got to that
as we
receiver
get there.
So quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Looking to fire. It's complete.
And you got third down,
He
third
made
and 8.
the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to
We're going
move
to spread
the
us out.
sticks.
We're going to bring blitz.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really
Dropped
open
it.
up the
Nope.
rest of your playbook.
Incomplete.
Their pass not
Good job.
close as he got drilled trying to deliver it.
He slipped too. Yep, right there. And gave our corner a chance. He got the ball there still, but Upshaw knocked it out.
Got fourth down.
And on money down defensively, you got to
Cam
find
McHale,
ways
the
to
dangerous
affect the
weapon
quarterback.
from
Nice job
transfer
by the
portal.
defense, getting the pressure,
Short
getting
punt,
to
short
him,
punt.
getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing
Just
the
get out of
fourth
bounds.
down.
Get out of bounds.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to this 7-0 lead. Quickly to the tight end.
There you go. First down.
Big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Mike Tyler, the sophomore.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They'll go to the ground.
Pringle.
Man
Okay.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the
Go
productive
RPO.
first down
Hurry,
play,
hurry,
it's
hurry.
2nd and 6.
There's a linebacker on here.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Good Lord, Pringle.
Now he's got it all the way
We got an
down to
injury
the
in Tree
21-yard
Babalade.
line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
6
And
carries,
the
70
Gamecocks
yards.
With the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Got his man
Held on to
quickly.
it.
And the defense settled in to stop
Bring
that
in,
one for a short
Uber.
gain. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want.
the tight end
And
right
this
here.
team, as they start this season,
Safety
not a
coming up
ton of
just
new
a
faces
smidge.
here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got
Oh,
the
just
in
overthrew
place
him.
now to have success.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when you bring
Hold
people in,
on,
sometimes
the
you kick people
transfer.
off on your own
Uber,
roster. So when you
Ajongo.
only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have. Sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Line getting set on 2nd down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oh, Pringle.
Oh, he's got it.
Give it to him. First down.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Okay.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He
There
gets
goes
it.
Sellers. Oh, he fumbled it.
Defense grabs the football.
Oh,
and
he
there
fumbled
goes.
it.
Man, when you're on defense and it's wet and it's
That
rainy,
pressure,
you know exactly what time it is.
I
That
get
ball
it.
gets a little heavier. It gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get
All
your
right.
hand on it.
They get the ball
Good
to 2.
chances coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
No. Safety.
Might have misread that one. Would have been better
That's a
off to
safety.
leave it with the back. Instead, he'll give up
And they're
the
going to call
safety.
holding 2. We'll take the safety. Take the penalty.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see
All
if
right.
it costs this offense here. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start
guess
this
I-
drive at their own
Guess that was a
25.
fair catch.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After that last drive,
Sorry about that.
To the sideline, and the coach probably
Good for
would say,
Murph right here.
You dropped it, and you didn't pick it up. Come on, get on
Sellers.
the ball, David.
No,
Yes.
he said you're doing a great job.
Oh, out of space. A huge gain on
Sellers off to a great start.
bounds, and he has the first down. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. Going to the ground. He stopped at the
Cormier, good,
14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
decent run.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
All right.
Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
Second and 8.
you usually meet the ground.
Off play action. He's
Breaks that tackle into the end zone. Touchdown. Carolina now up by 2 touchdowns.
And this offense is firing in all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game
Malik
one,
Clark.
a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half.
All
But you
things
can see why
considered,
so many people are
it's good throw in
really
the rain.
excited about this offense this season.
So we are up now. About to be 16-0.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
If you're just tuning in,
And with the extra point, they
had a
push the
safety.
lead out a little further.
Lenore Sellers fumbled it.
In the studio, Kevin.
James Madison took over at the 2-yard line, their own 2, and quarterback tried to escape but couldn't.
Gator bait by scratching and clawing their way to a narrow
Good
victory.
hit.
This wasn't the blowout some had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Each
All right.
week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Evans. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There
Gotta
he
wrap
goes.
up, man.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. That was just a perfectly
Sellers 5 of 6, 79
The line
yards.
got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting into
Good
the
job.
running back.
Good
Let him
job
rest. You got
by
him in
Upshaw.
space.
It's 2 big plays he's made.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina.
He had pass
holding
deflection
the
on
lead.
the first
Really
drive.
strong performance so far to be able to build a
101
lead
yards
here in the
rushing,
first period
79 in
as
the
we
air
look
for
at the stats.
the Gamecocks. First quarter under the new head
Turning
coach.
point as we head into the
Pretty good,
second
up
to get
16-0.
this game rolling again.
Gonna bring some blitz on second.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down.
And he held on to it, 3rd and 6.
And they pick up just a few on that
Goes
completion.
zone and blitz.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Under fire.
Oh, great job. Great play call.
Lob in, but it's in.
Look at that again. That was beautiful. Upshaw. I think Upshaw's supposed to attack the outside, but he comes in on that blitz with the linebacker Johnson. It's
And
beautiful.
that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Punt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards
he
there, but
made
he's
the right
content with
decision.
making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Dumps it off in the flats.
Cormier.
You'll take 4 yards.
Sellers
on
up to
first down
83
every time,
yards.
2nd and 6.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Hold on to it.
He's really close to that
Shivers
first
down
marker.
hurting.
Stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Sellers.
Sellers will just take off.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open. No problem. If you give this guy
Bennett,
1
good
yard
job holding on to
run,
it.
he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly
Go
what
tempo,
happened.
go tempo, go tempo.
The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the
Held on to the ball too long
Take a
there.
sack back at the 36.
Bruce Sternum. Center is
You
out.
can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Makes the grab.
Good job.
They knock him
Sellers
down,
to
but he's
Sellers.
got to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete.
Oh, great move. Touchdown. Gamecocks again. Sellers his 2nd touchdown of the game. His 3rd total touchdown.
Much about the
Puts the Gamecocks on top 22-0.
execution, communication, and these
Bennett.
that's a virtual textbook there.
no doubt about it. And the receiver
Carolina's got weapons.
First quarterback being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
Kicks up and
He did
good.
get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They put together a 74-yard
Exactly. Let's
touchdown
go.
drive.
23-0.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the
On a
move
rainy
from
Saturday
inside his
night.
5.
There we
Nice
go.
job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed
All right,
in
so
their
defense has
lanes
looked
until
good so
stopping at
far.
the 16. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Oh, great job.
Yeah, and as a head
Stay
coach,
home.
you're wondering, what didn't
Timeout,
I
Marvin
say?
Kaufman
What
hurt.
didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll be
Defensive tackle.
short of the 20 at the 19, giving one.
Looking good. Let's bring some pressure now.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in
Gamecock.
deciding and really stopping the other team's run game.
Oh,
Just
he had him.
forcing contact with those guards.
No,
and
he didn't get it.
receivers,
4th down.
owning the line of
He didn't
scrimmage
get it.
and getting running backs on the ground.
Let's go after the punt.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
They booted away on 4th down.
What you got, Mazel?
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. That last touchdown night was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are.
Ooh, he
throwing
dropped it.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Forced out of the
Nothing
pocket.
there.
He's going to take off. At the 35,
There you go,
he's got
Sellers.
room. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly
Sellers to
complete.
Sellers.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Oh, my God. We had the touchdown. That was 6 points right there.
And
That was
you
6
must do that
points.
against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Now the
Safety
play
blitz.
fake. Bringing the heat. Gets it out.
Couldn't
fast.
get rid of it.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash.
Yep, good. Good kick.
Down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
All right, all right, all right.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive. But
26-0 now.
Down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Hit bursitis. Put
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting
you
some
don't want to
work.
risk anything. Make it serious.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
We'll see after this drive. We may put him back in for the rest of the half. But I mean, we're up 26-0. There's no point in him getting hurt.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field.
Full
See if
house
they can be a little more
for J.C.
productive
Evans.
This time around, a 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Running back searching for a hole. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running
There
back.
you go. Fill a gap, fill a gap, fill a gap. Bring him down.
They'll
Jesus.
pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body
Just-
blows really
just
matter,
freaking
right?
tackle
I
him.
want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
There you go, 3rd and 6.
20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Oh, he held on to it.
Inside the 35. Touchdown,
That's a
James
fluke play.
Madison. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
I thought our guy was
Quarterback's
going
abilities to read the
to knock it
field
out.
is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra
26-7,
point splits the
2:51
upright.
left. They get balled
And
second
for a
half.
quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question.
Oh,
That offense
Marcel.
had
He's going to
no problem
he is
putting up
special.
points.
We
Not
really
unlike
haven't
Jason
given it
Stroud
to him
and
much.
Fields and
All right, we're going to roll with
Reed.
Sellers, but we're going to be careful with him.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Marco
Got 3
Cormier.
on
We'll
first
put in
down and
Howell.
2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Sellers.
Oh,
And those two couldn't make the connection.
That was
It's an
shot.
incomplete pass.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
there you go.
Got
Good
it in the
throw.
middle, it's Bennett.
Would love to run tempo,
There,
but we got
gets him
guys
the
dropping
first
like
down and
flies.
sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first
Up
down.
tempo, go, go, go.
The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry up. Wants to keep it in the air. And
Look
it's
at
Sellers.
Sellers. All the way down to the 1.
Just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Jaden Sellers with a whole nother gear.
Everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
That'll be two-minute timeout.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Use the play fake now to throw.
Got it. Oh, he dropped it.
Can't make the grab as he was
Bro,
looking for a
dropped
right
it.
at the goal line.
And that's really good discipline
Man.
by this defense. It's on the 1-yard line. Everybody in the place is thinking it's going to be a run. Nice job keeping your eyes on your guys, making sure you played coverage. A few more downs to go.
2 plays
That was impressive
wide
by this
open.
defense.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight
That is
incompletions.
horse
setting
crap
up
that we
third down.
can't get in.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for
They may
a
want to go
field
for it,
goal
but
try.
no. You had 3 opportunities.
They can sweat it all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive.
No.
Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
See if we can
Little bit backed up
get a
to
stop
this
here.
drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Evans. Setting up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. He gets across
Gotta
the
wrap
20-yard
up, man.
line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it.
There you
right
go,
there.
3rd and 5.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23?
Get him. There you go.
Makes
Call
the
timeout.
stop in the
Timeout.
backfield. He'll lose 4. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another
We want
offensive
6 at
odyssey.
the end of this.
They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football there.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light
Get
this
down.
scoreboard
Get down.
up.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be
Sellers,
conservative
sellers,
or bring the
sellers.
blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately
Great
makes
job.
a decision.
That was great.
Gets to some green grass and gets a positive gain for this offense.
It's first down from the 11.
Watch for Clark right here.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Here comes the heat.
Man.
The offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Doesn't it always seem
Take
like that
timeout.
ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion.
Let's
Like,
relook
you
at
gotta
this.
get the football offense. Very lucky to get that football back.
The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Just a few
slant,
seconds
triple
remaining
slant.
here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Yeah.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime.
All right, we'll take it. 32-7. It's 2 drives. A little frustrating.
Extend their lead even further. And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside
Oh,
the 5.
nice spin move.
He was looking for some
I'll take a
running room,
knee.
and not
Yep,
much
they
to be
will.
found as he stopped at the 18.
All right, so into the first half, 32-7.
The offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room.
Most frustrating thing was the series when we were at the 1 and tight end dropped one. Tight end was wide open. We overthrew it, and then the run just stuffed. Love that we didn't. We only had 1 turnover.
My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme?
There was a nice one here.
I know, but if this continues,
Bennett.
that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road.
We'll say they got lucky on the touchdown. They should have nothing on the board right now.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside.
Oh, get the ball.
Pops it up inside the 20.
Down to the 3. Holy cow, what a hit.
Offense, you want to get a good kickoff
Bring the
return.
blitz.
Just start inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
There you go. 2-yard line.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
Running
to let
back's
him be
down.
checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff.
Don't let him get anything.
Tackle. That's a good run to give them some breathing room. Pick up a 3 out to the 5.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important
Bigums
those
is in.
5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls
Holding,
on the shoulders
holding.
of the 5 offensive linemen.
Holding.
And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on
If it's in the
field.
end
We'll
zone.
see what that's about.
We'll decline it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
Not a good
That
punt.
punt was a bit rushed, and it showed with a short kick. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return.
All right, we're going to
on
go
that
1 drive with Sellers.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking for a crease. It's Howell. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To the air, it's Sellers. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw it.
We had some easy throws.
For him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
Got it.
Unleashes to the end
Got
zone.
it. Touchdown.
Touchdown, South Carolina.
Brother to
Grab the end
brother.
zone to put 6 on the board.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead
That's beautiful.
continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you
He got hit, too. That's going to be it for Lenoris. We'll take him out.
Game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys.
Hit while throwing it. Hopefully he's okay.
Intriguing games this week. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Good job. Holding as well.
Down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense.
Starting to get some pressure.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an
Try to bring some
momentum.
more pressure right here.
Motion from the back.
Wrap him up. Thank you. He's down.
And the defense holds
Jeez.
firm. No pickup at all on that play. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
By that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass. I got to be locked in.
Good hit. Good hit.
The linebackers have to see him and understand.
Kylan Blazley, sophomore.
And everybody's got to corral him because he's so dangerous after the catch.
All right, 3rd and 23.
Defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Evans. And he's
Go
got
4th
his
down.
man
Good
on
job,
the
defense.
sideline. He'll come up a little
Good
short
job.
on 1st down.
Let me take Sellers out right quick. He is done for the day. We're going to go with the sophomore, Felipe Grimes.
Decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Couldn't ask for better starting
Pringle back in.
position for this offense.
Grimes, a sophomore.
They go to the ground.
Pringle breaking tackles. Oh, touchdown, South Carolina.
Gamecock.
There we go.
And everybody's getting in on the front now
Love
for
it.
this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the
Gerard
field. Starters are
Pringle
starting. You've got backups in the game now.
Jr.
Love the play
breaking
calling.
2 tackles.
These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can
I believe
stop.
that's his 2nd touchdown actually his 1st touchdown as a South Carolina Gamecock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
45, make it 46-7. One play, 31 yards. We like that.
Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5.
Laying the
And
boom.
return man is stopped, and that'll
Laying
lead up to
the
offense
boom.
on the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around.
Wrap him up.
Got
Come
enough for
on.
the 1st down and wants more. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line.
Grimes getting a little bit quiet on us here in the 2nd half. Yeah, I know we're up 46-7, but
Back to pass, it's Evans.
get him.
Floats it out in space.
There you go.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back. Closing space.
Got him. Get him. Ball's on the ground. Get it.
Disastrous play.
Man.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumbled that thing.
Good job by the defense, but
I
geez.
really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to
Smell blood in the water.
chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose down.
Oh, get him.
Tight end finds a soft spot.
3rd and 27, and we give up a
Get him, but the
freaking
second one
1st
does,
down.
But not until he picks up the 1st down. And the Dukes are
Had the
rolling
pressure,
down
and
the
he-
field. Power football with the run.
No, don't let him get anything more.
The running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to pass on second down.
Oh, knocked down at the line. Good job.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep.
No, incomplete. Incomplete.
Right on the money, you just have to make that catch.
No, good job by the corner.
Maybe in the second half, this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Oh, if he breaks that tackle, he's gone.
43-yard line before he stopped. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film
Oh,
room because they have gone.
should have been
everybody
caught.
right
Should have
now.
been intercepted.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Get down.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And I
Felipe
like
Grimes,
the job
first down
by this
run.
offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back. It's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back.
Good spin.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He's not going to make it. What a job this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Keep the
Yeah,
foot
we're
on the
gonna go
pedal
for
if
it.
you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And he gets enough.
Just get down.
Chains and then slides to a stop.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the
All right,
slide.
let's
by
go
way.
to the
Get
4th
down
quarter.
and don't take a big
Here
hit.
at Williams-Brice. 3 quarters down, 46-7. South Carolina leads.
Complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you.
Time of possession, wish it was a lot more in favor of us. We did have a couple of quick drives.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work for the 1st down.
Fournier back in.
Period of this one. From the gun, give on the inside. Big
Marquis
pickup all
Anderson
around here to keep
injured
this
on the
drive
play.
moving and give them a 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you...
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice.
And they add 6
Grimes with his first rushing touchdown of the year extends the Gamecock lead to 52-7.
Feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Felipe. Running over guys.
The AT unit on the field.
Kick up and good.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 56
One more
yards
stop
to the
right
end zone.
here, and I would
They're
love
set to kick it off. You think this crowd's gonna get
for us to
loud
milk
when
that
the
clock
defense comes on the field?
for everything that it's worth.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
161 yards of total offense for James Madison.
They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on
Good
this
hit.
possession.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there.
18 to 28, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing.
A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties.
254 yards for Lenore Sellers.
Feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Building momentum, picking up a
Yeah, we
chunk
picked
of
up the
yardage,
wrong guy right
moving the
there.
chains
Deshaun
out to the
Purdy.
34. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? It'll be a draw. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I
Good balanced attack, too.
Didn't mess around. Like, just get down when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
All right,
and we are not going to
3rd down.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here.
Nope, 4th down.
That's incomplete. A defender
Give it back.
all over him, knocked the ball to the ground.
Hold them
4th
under
down.
200 yards.
They bring the punter
Be
onto
a
the field now.
huge statement for us.
A low line drive and not his best work. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be
All right,
stopped at the
so
36.
7:19. Can we run
And
the
the
clock
South
for that
Carolina
long?
offense is back on the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time?
Forming
They
a good
just
run.
walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive work.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And maybe he'll get
All
back
right,
to
3rd
the
and
line
3.
of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the read option.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Gamecocks looking to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Dragged down, but they'll move
And
the
they'll
sticks
stop
for a
clock.
1st down.
And the 4th
So there
inning,
gets
man,
Quentin,
I'm
a
going
true
for it
freshman.
No matter where I'm at in the field. If I'm in scoring range, if I'm in the red zone, if I'm on the 1, I'm going for it. I have to be able to get inches in these situations. Nice job by the offense.
Moves
Got
it
a couple
forward
yards.
Just a bit of pickup of 1 to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too
Let
quickly.
the clock run down.
Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
Just get down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that
Just
last play,
get
and we'll
down.
take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11.
2.
They'll try the run, fighting off the defender.
Okay.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That'll be the final play as we get us to the 2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
We just
They'd
want the
love to
1st
pick
down.
up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The give to the back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried
wanna
about
go
the run
for it.
and the pass. Did a good job
Not to
playing
score a
both.
touchdown,
Got
but
it
just to
stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
get the first
Ball is on
down.
the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short.
Look at that clock.
Has to get there to
Get
move
down.
the
There you
sticks.
go.
He's going for the goal
There
line.
you go.
How about that fourth down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now
Good
Palmer's
first
just
win.
watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop you.
Take the quarterback knee
So with
right
the late
here.
lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
Take one more knee right here.
Second down coming up. And
All right,
the
good win.
quarterback takes a knee.
We're going to win this one. 30 first downs. They had 7 first downs and 7 points.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week,
We
they
win
did
our
that.
first game.
Great start to the season. That's what you want.
254
Find a
yards
way to
for
win. Was it
Lenore
perfect?
Sellers.
Absolutely not.
4
You did
touchdowns.
find
3 of
things
them
to work
were
on throughout the
in the
season.
air,
But
1 on the
that's where
ground.
you wanted to be.
And I
65%
think if you're the coaching staff of this winning
completion
team, you've
percentage.
got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coach, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, 53-7. I'm going to upload some statistics right quick. Let's see. Let's go to the post-game press conference. All right, the floor is open as we'll start taking questions.
Coach, a 53-7 win is dominant. What stood out most to you about the team's performance tonight?
You know, I thought the guys from the get-go were extremely focused. You know, first game of the year is always you always have those jitters, but I felt like we blocked everything out, especially leading into the game throughout practice. You know, then you throw in the Mother Nature elements with the rain. I feel like the guys really were focused on the task at hand from start to finish.
That's a strong, composed response to open with. You're acknowledging the challenges, but showing confidence in how your team handled them. Keep that tone going into the next question.
All right, next question.
Coach, you put up 290 rushing yards and averaged nearly 7 yards per carry. How important was it for you to set that physical run tone early?
You know, that it really goes back to how you want to control the game, and we want to control the clock. I know we like to run fast, but there are times where we do want to like slow it down. So it was good to see the running backs making the plays, but really the offensive line. I thought the line played phenomenal. There were some moments. I think it was third quarter. We had a couple of bad protections, but things that we can fix. Next question.
Lenore Sellers threw for 254 yards and 3 touchdowns with no interceptions. What stood out to you about his command of the offense and his decision-making tonight?
You know, I thought Lenore's played really great. I mean, that's just what he brings to the table. That's who he is. He's calm. He's great on the field. He's great off the field. He's a leader of this team, and we saw it today. I mean, he'd be the first one to tell you he made some mistakes, especially with the fumble and some blown pass protection calls. But he, like I said, he'd be the first one to tell you that. So I thought Lenore's really did what Lenore's does. Showed off his athleticism, showed off his arm. I thought it was a great performance by him. Next question.
There was a red zone series that ended poorly. 2 incomplete passes and a run that went nowhere. What broke down there, and how do you plan to fix that execution moving forward?
Well, I mean, on the first down, tight end is you know, jumping backwards. It's not the one of the hardest things to do, but it comes down to execution. I feel like we could have done a little bit better in those moments. Yeah, it's very frustrating. It's probably the most frustrating moment of the game for me. Was that series right there, having the ball at the 1. Sometimes you can lose focus for a play or two, and I felt like we did it right there. And that's what I'm going to tell the guys. Look, it's every single play we have to show that focus and have that execution, because what if that's at the end of the game, especially to win a conference championship or even a national championship. We have to be prepared. Next question.
Titus Upshaw made big plays on defense. How impactful was he in setting the tone for your defensive unit tonight?
You know, I thought Titus, like, may not had the most tackles, or the most sacks, or made the most plays, but I thought he made big plays when we needed it defensively. You know, looking at Titus's stats, I mean, he only had 2 tackles, but I felt like they were big moments, especially in the first half, setting the play style that we wanted to bring. And I thought he really brought it, especially being a true freshman. right down the road from Rock Hill. It was great to see. Next question.
This was a dominant win, but in terms of culture, what did you learn about your team's focus and maturity tonight?
I mean, look, this team, we've got a lot of upperclassmen, but so I'm not shocked by the team's focus and maturity, but it is good to see we got a chance to play some young guys, get them some playing time tonight. I as far as what we want to do, that's what I expect week in, week out. Next question.
Those were solid, balanced responses. You showed accountability, praise key.
All right, so that will wrap up that. So a good opening win against James Madison. They fall to 0-2. We are now 1-0. As we will get ready to advance. So we'll be playing Appalachian State tomorrow in Video Game World next week. And then we'll be playing at Miami. That'll be a hell of a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 top 25 opponents at the moment. We have our work cut out for us. All right, so we'll be back tomorrow night, 8:30 Central Time. 8:30 Central Time. We'll be back with more of our coaching career. Appreciate everybody for following and watching as we begin year number 3. It's our first year, though, at South Carolina, but we'll be back tomorrow night.